Hello, beautiful, blessed souls. Brainy Twin Gemini here. If you're new to this channel is about the law of attraction, spirituality, spiritual growth, power of suggestion, and the twin flame dynamic and twin flame energy share. I'm very different if you're new to this channel. Everything I do from pen to paper, and I flip the cards strictly out of my own entertainment because the cards always resonate with the energy that's in my journal. I believe I've delivered valuable messages, and these messages are messages that are meant to be delivered to you. So what I've seen in the last 24 to 48 hours, and it's been absolutely crazy, I've seen the number 444, 717, which is a very, very powerful sign of physical reunion. That number, if you're seeing it prevalently, 10, 10, 12, 12. And I have the hawk and the ladybug, which I want to go over, because a hawk flew over me, over my head, and I have harmony, peace, and balance. Those are the energy that I'm feeling, and that's what's kind of gone into my journal. So for the ladybug, close your eyes and make a wish. It's time for your wishes to be granted. Wishes and dreams are coming into fruition, and other associations are abundance, astral projection, balance, color, enlightenment, faith, forgiving, joy, knowledge, luck, positive, past lives, play, protection, rebirth, trust, wishes fulfilled. And a hawk, they are all mates for life. And it says, pay attention, you're about to receive a message from spirit. Days before my twin and I came back into physical reunion, hawk flew probably close to 2 feet from my shoulder. And I believe that was a very powerful message from God or source or divine, however you resonate, to go to him. And another very important thing is other associations are clear-sightedness, courage, creativity, experience, guardianship, illumination, leadership, life, memory, messages, messenger, observation, opportunity, past lives, power, resolution, strength, swiftness, truth, visionary, wisdom. So there's a major theme, and that's a past life. And it comes out in the ladybug, and it also comes out in the hawk. And if some of you are wanting that hawk sign, this is your sign right now if you're asking for it. It comes in, your signs and things come in very, they don't always come in conventional forms. So what I do is I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. And I channel masculine energy predominantly, and I do what is their current heart space, and if they could say anything, what would they say, and what is the overall energy of the connection. So again, 2 cards, sorry. So either 1 or 4 fall out, I'll take them, and it's too many. Yes, so I'm going to call out for 4 cards, please. And, you know, when you come together, you have this instant recognition, and it's too many. Sorry, folks. Yeah, thank you. So again, this is a masculine as of now. Oh, and I meant to mention, I haven't been doing as many videos, and I had this contest going on in October, so I'm going to extend it for a week. I've had some, oh sorry, there's 2. There has to be 1 or 3. And if it's 3, I'll take it. So I'm going to extend it out a week. And I've just been working through some personal issues, some stuff, work primarily. I work full time. So I'll extend it out for a week. And I am getting to your videos for those of you that have one. So right now, the masculine energy is feeling like this connection. Sorry about that, folks. The masculine energy is feeling that this is one-sided, and they feel like they're a little bit delusional in their heart space right now. They know what you are to them, and they're just feeling that it's a little bit one-sided, and it's not, the love isn't reciprocated, and they feel that this is a fabrication, and they're the only ones that have this unconditional love in their heart. Free will. We all have free will to do as we please. Some of the masculine energies, they're living with their free will. And that is, we have God's will and we have free will. And free will, as I always say, is the choice that we choose to what we do in our lives. And that is your free will, to do as ever you please. And so you can't change somebody's free will. And they're doing, some of the masculine energy is not, I don't know how to articulate this. They're not going with the voice of the heart. They're going with the voice of the mind, and they're going with their free will as opposed to the will, their heart space. Surrender. I love this card. It's such a beautiful card. And I've got Divine Feminine card here, and they've surrendered. Okay, they've surrendered to this. Many of them have surrendered. They've let it go, and they're even though they think it's one-sided, they've surrendered, and they're just letting time. They're letting time go by, and they have the faith that this is, you're truly the Divine Feminine. They know this, and they've surrendered to the love. And once you surrender and let go of attachments, and you surrender to your ego, all good things happen. And this is where they're at. And some of them, as I said, they're feeling like it's one-sided. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, and this, you know, I feel like there's a lot of harmony, balance, and peace right now. There was a lot of low vibration, but I feel like a lot of you are getting into that harmonious balance within yourself, and it's beautiful. So if the masculine could say anything, what would they say? And I'm going to ask for 4 cards, and if it's 4, I'll take it. If it's not, oh, okay, yeah. This never ceases to amaze me. Okay. Infinity possibilities. And what they want to say to you is this, there's 2 very, very important messages, feminine, is this love is infinite. I can't even say that word. I always wrestle with that word. Infinite. Thank you. It is endless. And your love is infinity, eternal. This past life keeps coming up, and with the ladybug, the hawk, and it's you've 2 souls navigating in the 3rd dimensional world, looking and longing for each other. And the masculine is, they know that, and there's infinite possibilities within yourself, and there's infinite possibilities in terms of the 5D connection. They feel you in the 5D, but when you come into each other, you have a great awakening, a soul awakening, and that opens up your soul to infinite possibilities, and I love it. Clearing karma, part of this journey, and it's not like I always say, the Cinderella love story that everybody wants it to be, have that glass slipper on the foot. There's a lot of things that are required of you when you embark on this journey, and clearing karma is some of it. And some people wrestle with, well, what is clearing karma? I'll give you an example. When my father's sister drowned at 9, and much of my life I helped people from drowning. And after I met my twin, I went to a trip to Punta Cana, and there was a woman drowning, and I pulled her out of the water, and she called me an angel. And one day, like this was months after, it was probably a year after, I was sitting out in the backyard, sitting in nature, and all of a sudden I was overstruck with emotion, and I was just sobbing uncontrollably. And what prompted this was I was thinking of that woman that I saved. And it dawned on me that I was meant to clear that trauma from my family, clear that karma of the drowning. And that's why I save so many people from drowning. So look at your family tree. That's why this tree is here, and see what trauma or karma that you need to clear. It could be abuse, it could be a post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, and that's what has to happen. And it comes to you. When you awaken to yourself, all of this stuff comes to you when it's meant to come. They're lonely. There's a deep sense of loneliness right now. They're lonely and they're missing you. They're also lonely too, believe it or not, because this is a scary journey, especially when you awaken. So when that ego dismantles and it dissolves, you're lonely because the person that you knew is no longer there. Now I'm going to do the overall energy as of the moment. We live in the moment. Just getting this now. Be careful who you listen to. Not everybody's genuine. I can't. Yes. Okay. I can't believe this. Okay. It's unreal. And if this resonates, kindly like, sub, and comment. For the contest, please like, comment, and sub. If you're already a subscriber, just like and comment. And your name will be entered in. Thank you. I can't. Sorry, folks. One card, please. Can't. Oh no. I was gonna say. One card, please. Ah, sorry, folks. One card, please. Thank you. So this is the overall energy of the connection as of this moment. Angel, I have two very important messages for this angel card, and I cannot believe this is coming out. Both of you feel that you're like some form of an angelic form, and that you came into each other's life at a point where you needed some form of an angel. There's angels always surrounding this connection, and there's certain things that happen in this particular connection where angels are protecting it. I'm going to give you an example. When I was in separation, we all receive a lot of signs and synchronicities once we awaken, because we awaken to the beauty of the world that we live in. But there was an angel following me and helping me not to lose the faith. And there were certain elements that were put in my life to help me keep the faith. And there was a very strong angel, and it was very, I don't even know how to say it, but there was someone out there that was communicating to me in not the most conventional form, if that makes any sense. And I like to give tangible examples, because there may be some of you that you feel like an angel keeps delivering messages to you, and they're guiding you. I have confused and denial, and these two cards came out the last time I did it. The reason these cards come out again is because the message isn't being heard by some, or you're stumbling across this video now because you need to hear the message. But it's confusion and denial, and it's lonely. And these are egoic emotions. It's ego. And when you are dismantling your identity, it's confusing. Not only that, when you go through a spiritual awakening, it's not voluntary, it's involuntary. And it's so confusing, you don't know what's going on. And most importantly, when you meet in the physical, if you've met in the physical, it's confusing because you can't understand the love. Because your love, it's at a soul level, and you want to rationalize it with your mind. And it's the most confusing, but it is true love. It's absolutely true love. This is a love of a lifetime, infinite, eternity. This is soul love. and soul love is eternity. My twin and I often, when we came back together, we often joke because we're Mary and Jesus. and it's so funny because I wrote it in my journal of, gosh, over a year and a half ago, and then he mentions it, and you know, it's like, I go, I have to show you this because I wrote it down. Like, you know, it's almost like you've been together from the dawn of time. You have that soul recognition. So I'm going to give you a different message. If they could say something to you right now, what would they say? So this is their heart space. I'm going to call out for 3 cards, please. Again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, and the subs. It's too many, sorry. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Aww. You know, another story about my twin. He said to me, like, when he was in a karmic relationship after we parted ways, and we didn't part like badly or anything. He just went to another karmic because I guess he wasn't ready. But you know, I forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah, he said I couldn't get you out of my head for some reason, and I didn't know why I met you. But I never could ever get you out. All right. Okay. So this is what we have. Oh my God, I can't stop spying on you. I feel like this is a simultaneous event between the two. You can't help it. And it's, you know, you could be looking on social media, even driving past your house. You may have this feeling, some of you, that you're being watched, and you know, some crazy things like, and follow your intuition, follow your inner guide. If you feel that that isn't happening, it absolutely is. Nothing is a coincidence in life. I have your picture saved on my phone. Absolutely, vice versa, you both do. And you always look at that picture and it brings a smile to your heart. And you just have this fond, loving memories. If you're in physical separation, it is tough. But you're truly always attached energetically in the 5th dimension. This journey is the utmost confusing journey. Thankfully, by the grace of God, I was given the answers. You have me lost in emotions. Exactly. Lonely, confused, denial. They're going through, some of them are actually going through a dark night of the soul. But the dark night of the soul is also affiliated with karmic clearing. And some of them are down with their knees on the ground, saying, "Why have you forsaken me?" It's all part of the process. And when you get to that, I'm going to call it the dark night of the soul, believe it or not, you're clearing that karma. And what a gift you have, because you're clearing past karma, and it's paving a way of a new future for the people with you and your ancestors, or your future ancestors to come. If that makes any sense. I feel like I'm obsessing over you. I can't stop spying. There's a deep obsession, unfortunately, with this love. You are always obsessing. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, sometimes you just can't stop, and it drives you to the point of madness. You know, you're laying there at night, you can't stop thinking about them, and they can't stop thinking about you. And I know all this stuff is true because, like I said, my twin and I, we share it all the time. Like he said, I could not get you out of my head. Well, it's not really head, it was the heart, right? I'm give you another few messages. Sorry about that, folks. That's my laptop. I just felt the, I just felt the urge to give you a message. I'm supposed to be actually working. But it just came over me. I'm like, I have to do this now. And the last one I have, I love this. Oh. All right. Oh, no, too many. One card, please. Oh, too many. One card. We have something coming exciting in November, and I'm just going to leave it a surprise, but it's very exciting. One card, please. Sorry, folks, taking some time. One card, please. Thank you. Okay, so stop questioning our connection. Some of you are, and again, that's where the one-sidedness comes in, because there's that. This is a journey of transference of energy, and there's transference that goes back and forth. It's not always understood, and that's why we're here. We're here to give you messages so you can find the light within and the light of each other. Please stop questioning the connection. I'm asking for some time to get myself together first. So again, that's probably resonating with the clearing karmic card. And plus they're going through some very dark emotions, a dark night of the soul, and they're asking for some time. And I can't wait to love you. I can't. Trigger happy, so unfair. And again, this is primarily this, okay? You trigger this energy. Do you go to the supermarket and all of a sudden you're just like you have like deep bouts of anxiety? Because that is probably your twin, or you I know this sounds strange, but you may even get like bursts of like anger that come from nowhere. You're not an angry person and you feel this fire within you and you're like, where is this coming from? It's probably your twin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one loving message to take with you today. I love this. And here's the front, and here's the back. And it says, the love that emanates from my beloved's heart is a light that stems from the mind of God, Goddess. Through each other we become one. I give thanks for the endless blessing that you are. I love this. Beloved's heart, God, Goddess. Beautiful. We become one. It's one soul, two bodies. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. You've been blessed. Even though sometimes it doesn't seem that way, you have been. And I love this. It's a dove. I love doves. Doves are such a powerful force. And it says, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. New beginnings come when you dismantle and destruct that ego and come from a pure place of the heart. That's what this journey is. And again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes. If this resonates, thumbs up, folks. Have a great day.